then the first 10 minutes, I didn't check the audio. Lepas tu tak perasan the shit is not recording. Oi! Okay lah, so at least Kavi doesn't know what we talk about him.
Yeah.
Good. You
It's
don't
okay,
know.
it's okay.
We bahan your ass.
Yeah.
You know what?
We talk a lot of shit about you, Kavi.
Yeah, we did. Lately, I've been really into... I think you know me since I dulu. I like videos of like orang potong ikan kan.
Okay, yes.
You know I like that a lot and lately I've been entertaining the idea of working kat pasar though, like as a potong ikan. Like I know it probably wouldn't pay well, but
it can be a therapeutic thing though.
Yeah, it sounds very very chill. So and then there's this company in OUG, it's called Top Catch Fisheries.
Does that make you a fishmonger or?
Yeah, I want to be a fishmonger. I want to be a butcher. I don't know why, but the idea of me in a kedai behind a counter like selling like daging ke apa produce kan. I kind of like that. I kind of like that image. Like imagine if I open a butcher.
Knives, though. Sharp knives.
I think is it the knife?
I feel like the process of
like deconstruct
the ability to go through cleanly. Because say if the knife is shit, right, you're gonna hate the job. If the knife is fucking sharp and it helps you to process it, oh shit, I think it's gonna be like fucking therapeutic, man.
So there's this company dekat OUG, it's called Top Catch Fisheries, and I'm really contemplating to like apply.
They teach you or you straight work there?
I've been cutting like whatever the fuck how they are cutting at home. I've been doing that ever since. So like my house.
They might ask you to like display your talent. Okay,
I'm gonna
show
like
what you got.
Sharpen jap. Laju kan. I was like, you know what? It's probably not gonna pay well, but I can see myself being happy with that, though.
That's the thing. I feel like it can help the soul. Fuck the cash. If you don't care about the cash, the process like can help your soul.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this because I've always been the guy like, you know what, chase the money. But now I feel like, you know what, I don't care about the money. I just want to like have a quiet,
you can have this as you can have this
fucking
like,
life.
Something dude. That you don't do it for cash. You do it for the
mental process.
The mental thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
like this movie, the Wes Anderson movie, though, Isle of Dogs, the whole scene where they do sushi.
No, I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try apply, though.
Try, though.
Yeah, I can see myself like, you know,
at least like go through the system, see what they offer you and maybe what they require of you, then see what it takes to become a fishmonger.
Sounds like a fucking fire job. And then TikTok being TikTok and like my whole TikTok feed is just videos of orang siang ikan though.
then you can have like a GoPro though. You have like a GoPro and like
potong dari atas kan. But the thing is that it like I watched the video but it triggers me sebab Malaysian punya style of like potong ikan is like for mass consumption now. So it's like wet. It's like I hate the fact that like the working station is like basah how. Like I'm the type of, like who always like keringkan, however like a kain specifically made, and even at home when it comes to like siang ikan, most of the time my mom would tell me to do it, but I like it and she knows that.
Okay.
My mom was like, mama beli ikan ni tolong fillet ikan untuk abah. I was like, alright. So I'll be in the kitchen like sharpening with the I even have I call it Excalibur. I don't know what the fuck is that thing is called. It's like a besi, you know when you watch they like asahan. Yeah. So I haven't have that thing. So I'll be like, wait, potong. I think it was a couple of years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. I had a video recording of me doing all this shit practice. So I was like, sounds like a dope fucking shit, dude. What's up, Gavi? How's work?
What up, ladies and gentlemen? One and all now.
How's work?
It's good, man. Sorry, guys. Lambat sikit.
Tak apa tu. You know you sampai at quite a Great timing.
Crucial moment. What's
Yeah,
going on?
because I forgot to set the audio and didn't pick up for the first 10 minutes.
God damn.
And then you know what? Oh no, cut. I said some pretty fucked up shit, I think. We kind of like bahan you also, so it's kind of great. Like tak pick
Keep
up.
that
so
part. I'm gonna
okay.
keep. Wait. Oh, you didn't pick up? Damn. Why?
It didn't pick up. So that's like
you don't get to listen to that, bro.
you don't get to
Why?
listen to like we talking shit about you. So but you can see the mouth movement aku.
I'm gonna read that shit. I'm gonna spend a whole weekend just looking at that shit.
Motherfucker lip reading kan. So oh,
Think they call me a bitch. Like,
B. Hey, why didn't you go to office? Why are you working in ni sekarang?
my company doesn't really have an office
Oh, it's always been like ni
because they opened during the pandemic. So they had a space for a little while, I think, and then after a while they realized, oh fuck, we're not really gonna go back to the office, so they were like, stop renting the place. So
Good fucking
Yeah.
idea, man.
yeah, because now like every 2-3 weeks or whatever, we just meet at a co-working space where
Real
it's
line,
like crucial time and we need to be together. We just meet. Like,
Huh?
it's cool.
Oh,
Went for
but
dinner
Kavi,
after.
do you know Top Catch Fisheries in OUG?
No,
Okay, tak apa.
that was a very specific question. What the?
I don't know, mana tahu if you know boleh plug kan.
Abel wants to be a fish
Yeah, because I
monger.
kind of wanna be a fishmonger now.
Butcher
wanna
for
be-
fish.
Fishmonger, fish butcher.
wait. How did
Okay.
you come to this decision?
Okay, I'm at a career crossroad right now.
Okay.
So in one hand, I have an offer to be like a HR punya junior.
Mm.
On one hand, I had like an offer for like to become another account exec macam biasa lah last time man. And then there's like these two hands in front of me, like, you know what, Miro, you don't care about the money, but you do whatever the fuck you really want to do. You go and be a fishmonger.
Why specifically fishmonger?
Because if you remember, even back then, Sashi selalu perasan, whenever you like in my room and if I'm like, there's no one else and you masuk my room, I'll always be watching videos of like people cleaning fish, people
cutting and cleaning the fish.
yeah, cutting pigs, you know. So I've always had this like attraction towards doing it because I find like the whole process like super macam therapeutic. It's just me and the fish. Like, bro, you're dead. Let me fuck you on now.
It's just my fish.
So you get me? And then I just found out that they opened a new branch dekat Austin.
Oh, okay.
Not Austin, Texas. Austin, JB.
JB.
Austin, JB. So
I
tu
see.
lah.
Okay.
I'm at a career crossroad. I'm even
How would
like,
you? How do you like get into that? Like, you know, for our jobs, you get a degree, you go in, you become a junior, whatever. How do you get into?
Probably like they call him in, like put a fish in front of him. Okay, show us what you got.
Probably,
Probably
right?
he has to display his
skills.
his abilities there.
Fuck. So no, I've actually had this idea for like quite a long time already. So there's one way that I can think of is like, okay, is go to like a cooking class and get a sijil ke apa, but focus more towards yang pre punya ni. You know, like
Prep stuff.
prep punya
Yeah.
stuff, and it's like I think there's a position for it. I don't know.
I think you should just go to like your.
Yeah, I should. I was also on the other hand. I was like, bang, saya nak potong ikan boleh tak?
Correct. Yeah, like no, you just go to like your local market or whatever, and you just tell a guy, look, I want to be your apprentice. Like, teach me how to do this shit, and then you just like learn for like a year or two.
That's what he first told. Like, I just want to work in a pasar.
I just want to go
Yeah.
pasar. Right? It's like, this
Yeah,
shit
but then
sounds
you
fun.
go there and then you're like, obviously at the pasar they fucking just whack the fish, right? You go there and you start to introduce like, hey guys, maybe we should, take a little bit of care with the fish.
The whole pasar come meet your shop just to see you cut fish. Right?
Yeah, whoa, that'd be dope, bro.
Like nobody wants to buy the fish, just want to see him cut the
you
fish.
cut the
right?
fish, and then after that you can maybe do the whole, what's that, like cutting tunas and shit like that. Like crazy
potong
shit.
ikan king. Tu lah, I was like, susah tu. I'm at a career crossroad right now. So about whatever the fuck I'm doing after this, I think it's gonna be doing for like a long ass time. So that's why I've
Yeah.
been like fikir banyak kat lately. At least like,
dude.
I appreciate korang punya point of view, which is good also. We'll see where it takes me.
I mean, I did not think that I was walking into this conversation when I can join here. But I mean, hey man, if you want to do it, just fucking do it, bro.
Yeah, just do it, man.
No, imagine this, like, because I see it's okay, somewhere in like maybe 10 years in the future, 15 again. You wanted to throw a party. It's like, hey, my mom's coming over. Can you give me like 1 kilo of this, 1 kilo of this?
Yeah, I
It's like,
need this.
okay,
I need this. Yeah.
just pull up to the store. I'll have it all packed for you. And then you
Yeah,
enter
yeah,
my
yeah.
store. It's like, sejuk. Yeah, you really New York Jewish punya style for like butcher shop, and you get the idea. It's like with the big ass glass case.
All the display.
You gotta choose the fish. You know,
Yeah,
right? That's what I'm
I know.
saying.
And then they
want
wrap
this.
you with a paper, you know.
Yeah,
in
the
the paper,
the paper wrapping
And then with
too.
the tali,
bro. So
Cool,
I don't.
cool.
I think it's like I don't know. I feel like that's something doable, and right now there's abundance of like suppliers. Or
I guess I wouldn't know. I'm not really in the fish industry.
I've been doing like some research. So fuck man, this shit sounds very 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 tempting. But man,
I think there's a thing with like even like Sashi talked about burger, right? Remember when Sashi made burger first?
yeah. Oh, sedap.
And then we
babi
were like,
burger tu.
yo, you gotta open, at the gas station, you gotta open a burger shop. Like, I think there's like owning your thing and just like doing a simple, not to say it's not simple, but doing like a job like that where it's like you work with your hands, it kind of, I guess, feels a little bit better. Like, it's, free, it's more free. Like,
No, also I think the fact that you can see whatever the fuck you're doing is in front of you, or the product is there. So it's more macam, is the word satisfying? No, I don't think it's not satisfying. I think it's like
it's more
fulfilling.
tangible. It's more like
Fulfilling. It's like, fuck.
Yeah,
okay, now
it's
here
like
you go.
If you're writing something, then it's like, okay, whatever. Like, there's the thing that's gonna come out eventually, maybe whatever. But there's
Yeah,
like the actual thing in your hand now, and you're actually doing that shit. There's some sort of.
And then there's always market for macam like this artisanal kind of like produce, and you open your store like you spend extra, you loan bank apa lebih sikit, you open a fucking kedai dekat MK ke Mont Kiara, and
like a proper like
a proper kedai, and
yeah,
it's like fresh, and then you throw in the words like the apa nama, what's the word they use, gluten free, free range,
Organic.
free range.
I don't
organic,
think there's free range fish, bro.
happy cows, like maybe it was like, I don't know. No, I've been like, I'm just throwing ideas. So to
me, I feel like you would want to be the kind of person who supplies fish to like sushi places, like legit sushi places, not fucking Sushi King, but like legit, those are legit places. You would want to be the go-to, right? Like, okay, we get our fish from this guy because it's fresh as fuck and he knows how to cut it properly for us when we get it.
Yeah, on the surface level, it's like you're a fishmonger, but it can be deep though. Your job can be more than just whatever we are talking right now.
Yeah.
Like, on the surface is that you're learning how to cut fish, but it's deeper than that. It can go further though.
Yeah, because I was thinking juga, I was like, if I have a kedai, it's gonna be half a kedai, and the other half, you know what I'm gonna open? A fucking tattoo shop.
I don't know how hygienic that is, but okay.
No, it's a tattoo shop sebelah, and then sebelah kiri it's like, no, my kedai will not be like pasar, like wet as shit.
Yeah.
I hate going to pasar because it's wet. Like, I don't like. Why is it? I even hate wet toilet also. Like, why is toilet wet?
That's worse.
I even
what
hate.
Did you do?
No, you know why? Okay, we sideway. It's okay lah. Tukar topic terus. You know why Malaysian toilet is fucking wet? Because motherfuckers, when they spray, when they clean, they don't use it to clean. They just spray lantai because they're bored. I asked a couple of my friends who like, whenever they come to my room and use my toilet,
it's true though.
Why asal toilet kau always dry? It's always dry. I was like, no, I hate wet toilets. And then I was like, then kalau kau berak kau buat apa, dude? What do you do with your hand? I was like, just sit there lah, like a fucking normal person. Just
look at your phone now. What the fuck? Like,
see. I had this argument with Sashi also.
I know.
I don't bring his phone in.
I don't bring my phone to the toilet.
But would you rather I bring my phone in or I wet your entire toilet?
Bring the fucking phone in. Don't wet my fucking toilet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shampoo bottles, you know?
Yeah, read the
Right.
fucking shampoo bottles. Whatever, just don't wet my toilet. So I asked them like why. Then it's like, oh, tak ada, aku boring though. So they just start spraying the floor.
Nah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I've
Hey.
never heard that. That's fucked up.
I think Sashi also does the same shit, dude.
No. It's legit. It's legit.
Yeah,
Playing
Sashi.
with water is legit. Bro, it works. If you're
God
bored or whatever.
damn.
Because
just
they are
spray a
bored.
bit, clean a bit the toilet, the side.
See, what I do is like sometimes after I take a shit or whatever, when I stand up, I'm like, I just spray, just like clean. It's for cleaning. It's just like spray. Okay, lah. That's all lah. Like,
No,
that's it. It's not
also,
for fun. Like,
also, you know what else that like triggers me whenever we talk about like, you know, cleaning ourselves after we do the deeds and with Malaysians and okay, it's gonna be a bit private lah, but fuck it. Pun intended, but fuck it. When you clean, do you clean from the front or from the back?
we had this conversation before.
Yeah.
I do it from the front.
See, because everyone has been taught to clean from the front. Even I was taught to clean from the front.
Right.
But I realized that shit just spreads water like fuck.
Not really.
Because you're shooting from the front and then the water shoot to the back. So if you're shooting from the back, you're shooting like
Control. You just have to control the pressure of the bidet. You don't. If the bidet is not fucking blasting your ass, then it won't be,
mine is always mega blast 3000
Nah.
hydro
I can't
pump
do that
shit.
Nah.
Because I it's like the idea of like just timba that shit and then let go. I feel like okay, let's say I'm clean, settle. You get me?
I guess, but that's where the splash happens. So I'm like, medium
That's why
pressure. I'll spend a little bit more time. It's fine. You know what I mean? What the fuck did you do?
Because the shape of our ass like this. So if you're shooting from the front, okay, this is gonna be a little bit.
Let's
Just
go.
bear with me.
I'm down.
Okay, I need to find a better analog. Okay,
You
imagine.
try to, okay.
Okay, this is like the shape. This is your cheeks, right?
Yeah.
And this is where your butthole is, right?
Right.
So your butt is situated a little bit towards the back.
Yeah.
So if you're spraying from the front, the angle is gonna be like this.
No, it's not. You gotta reach down, bro.
Okay, if you reach down, your hand dalam gila.
Yeah, it's just down. It's right below where my asshole is lah. Like.
Okay, by that logic, when you shoot, the water akan pergi balik towards you, right? It's like water lah. It's water. It goes everywhere, right?
I guess like a little bit on the back of my balls, maybe a little bit like.
Oh, so the balls would be like a she lah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
You feel me?
But if from the back, you don't have to go all the way dalam. It's just like
No, I think the time we had this argument when we were in uni, I was adamant that y'all are fucking weird for doing it from the back. I'm pretty sure it's more efficient to do it from the back. I just been doing it from the front since I was a kid, so that's just how I do it.
Hey, but your toilet will be dry. More dry if you do it from the back.
I mean, slightly vivid thoughts about me doing it from the back as a kid. I don't know why I changed it though.
Oh, that's weird. I never changed it.
You want to know what made me change it?
What?
Okay, so I was on the internet as per usual. I came upon this story about a guy who was like going down on a girl.
Okay.
But the girl was like normal lah. She was taught to wipe from belakang to the front.
Okay.
Right? So I know it applies to them because like this story is from the US because they use toilet
wipe,
paper. They wipe.
yeah.
They don't clean. But the idea is there lah. So when she wipe, daripada belakang ke depan, like the particle travel like towards her vagina. Right? So when the guy was going down, instead of smelling like, you know, the normal like, you know, whatever the fuck pussy smells like, he smelled shit.
Right.
So after that, I was like, and that's how I always clean my ass from the back. It's because of that. Because of that fucking story. And then
But you said she goes from back to front though.
Yeah, back from front. Nah.
Oh, back from the front. Okay.
From the front. So okay.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh no, you said from back.
Yeah,
The
you
vagina
said
is
from
in
the
front
back.
of- The vagina is in front of.
No. Okay, she's from the her hand is depan,
Okay.
but she's wiping from the back to the front.
Back to front. Oh.
She should be going the other way. This should be this, not like this.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Also-
her motion is the problem there.
And also because she's not washing.
She's
so
because it's toilet
Yeah,
paper.
correct,
The fuck,
right.
when you
fucking
wash, it's
stupid.
water, so it's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
water. It's gonna clean anyway. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, my second point is, do you guys remember when we watched in Tenacious D by Jack Black?
I've seen that movie. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was one scene I remember vividly. When he was in the toilet, and then there was that crazy guy with the limp talking to him about the Museum of Rock. I think Sashi remembers.
Okay.
I think Sashi remembers.
I'm trying to remember.
Very vague, but I think yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So he was talking, and then the guy said something. So he was rushing to go out, and what he did was he was wiping from the back.
Right.
Katas. It's like if
Ah,
Jack
okay.
Black does it like that, it must be correct because he's Jack Black.
Okay.
So that's my second argument for why I always do from the back.
Well, I mean, you're right. I mean, Jack Black does no wrong. I will agree with that. Except for Gulliver's Travels, that was fucking terrible. But
Oh,
other than that,
okay.
Other
I
than
forgot
that.
about that. Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember it being a bad movie.
Why
That
do
was
you
fucking
remind?
terrible.
Why do you remind me of that movie, bro? I was like, I totally
I
forgot about
didn't-
the movie.
I didn't even like that Nacho movie though.
What the fuck,
Nacho
dude?
Libre?
Nacho is so fucking funny, Sashi.
I didn't
Okay
like
lah.
that as well. But I feel like
Okay lah, but it wasn't that funny lah.
I don't think it was that funny.
You're just a fan though.
Yeah.
I'm a fan now. But
Yeah,
I
fan
hafal
boy.
though. I hafal the movie though, the Nacho Libre movie. Oh,
I mean,
ayam
Jack Black,
bayam.
For me, actually, Jack Black to me was a couple movies, which was first was School of Rock, obviously.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw him when I was a kid, and I was like, "Who is that guy? That guy is fucking dope. I like this dude." And then later on, I watched High Fidelity,
Mm.
which is a John Cusack movie about a guy who owns a vinyl store, and Jack Black is in it, and Jack Black's character is like fucking crazy as fuck also in that movie. So I like those. I like that too. I don't think I know or like any of his other
His
stuff.
cameo in Anchorman though.
His cameo in
Oh my-
Anchorman.
It's a Panji.
I think
Yeah.
another movie I like of his is
The dog barely gets kicked, you know. It's fucking funny, yeah, that shit.
Boom! Masuk sungai Baxter! No, that movie was like I don't know, Malaysian had the remake of it. Malaysian version was Cinta Kolesterol.
What, Anchorman?
No, Jack Black's movie. The Malaysian version is called Cinta Kolesterol, but the
Of what?
Jack Black version is the one
Oh,
Shallow
100
Hal.
pound, 100.
No, Shallow Hal.
Yeah, but he did another one, something like 500 pound. Was it 100 pound or some shit? 100 pound beauty. Or was that Will Smith? I can't remember.
I think it's
oh,
Shallow-
shit.
I
Oh,
think it's
maybe
Shallow
is it the one where he falls in love with a girl and then like
In to his eyes, he's like
she damn hot.
She damn hot, but
Actually she's
everyone's
big.
like- yeah, and then I remember that one scene where she they
Shallow
went
Hal,
on a boat, and then the boat's like pacaan.
Yeah,
and then he was looking around like, what the fuck is
What's
the boat
going on?
pacha-"
Like, yeah. Shallow Hell. Okay, yeah. Shallow Hell. Yeah.
I like that
I remember
movie.
That was good as well, yeah.
Dude, him in
Wait,
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, he was in
Shallow
Tropic
Hell.
Thunder?
He was the drug addict actor.
I don't remember
Oh,
Tropic Thunder,
shit,
so.
dude.
Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
I
That
don't
movie-
remember it. I've only seen it like once, I think.
You gotta rewatch that movie. The movie is
That
fire.
movie probably won't sit well now with the people now lah, but
Hey,
though,
No,
Robert Downey punya
okay.
character fucked up lah.
You know, okay, can you remember
was
his
that,
character?
was that a movie where he was in blackface?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
He plays
that's
the
the thing.
black character.
The movie is his character in that movie is about a white guy
Yes.
who think he can play like all character, and he played
He's
a
a-
black character from
He's a
it's like
method actor.
it's a method actor.
So
it's
he-
a joke.
It's a joke.
It's a comment
Yeah.
on like actors macam tu lah. So a lot of people macam they
It's
don't
not-
watch the movie. They just
They
saw
just see the picture.
they saw a picture of him with a black
he
face and
goes
like
through pigmentation and all that, and gets his skin black.
Okay,
Never-
that makes sense. That's fine.
ah,
Nothing wrong with
yeah, Tropic Thunder is a good fucking movie.
Though.
Yeah, I only seen it like once. I don't really remember much. about
Cool,
it.
cool movie.
Yeah, because it's like
I'll go
it's
watch
a
it, I'll go
commentary on Hollywood punya type of actors
Right.
Like you have macam Jack Black is a typecast fat guy.
Yeah,
So whenever he does a movie, it's always a fart
the fart
movies,
jokes.
The
fart
fart
joke,
jokes.
because he's fat. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
and then it's like and then he did it's like, you know what, let's do something different. Then he became like a macam war movie.
Then the rapper.
Yeah, the rapper, and then there's the guy yang pakai spec.
Sequel is Ben Stiller's a sequel guy.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller is sequel guy.
Banyak gila sequels.
Do you guys like Ben Stiller?
I like Ben Stiller, dude.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that.
I
guy.
like Ben Stiller.
I like Ben Stiller, so I feel like some people don't really find him funny. I find him really funny, dude. Like,
His jokes is like quite deadpan. Like
yes, that's why I like
it's
it.
not like a laugh out loud kind of shit, but it's like awkward comedy.
Correct. And I've
Yeah.
watched a couple interviews of his, and he memang is like that. And that's how he talks. Like, and I like that shit. I think it's funny. I
You
actually
should watch an episode of Workaholic where because in Workaholic he was their
the landlord.
their landlord.
Landlord. Yeah.
right.
So his character in that series and fire, though.
Yeah.
Fucking hates Adam, man.
He fucking hates Adam, dude. Like
I
even
like-
apa?
No, I just like Zoolander. That to me is like
Oh, dude,
I
Zoolander
love that
is-
shit.
I've not seen the second one though.
I've
Oh
not seen
God,
the second one
too.
also because I don't want to. I feel like I don't want to ruin it because I heard it's not that good, so I don't really want to watch it.
You kinda killed it for
I
me.
watch both, and I'm a fan of like Zoolander. I don't think
Yeah.
it's not that bad
Okay, cool. I just heard people say like, "Ah, man, why did you do this?"
because you
Kind of thing.
when you watch Zoolander and you don't expect it to be like macam mana, how do I say this, like you have to enter when you watch a movie, you have to like open your mind because it's Zoolander.
Yeah, it's not like
Ah.
it's mildly a B movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not really a B movie, obviously, but it's mildly like that, right? That kind of shit.
Dodgeball. Dodgeball also him, right?
Oh,
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Underdog.
Underdog. That's cool. man.
Oh, Dodgeball and Underdog Story. Okay, that's the title.
Yeah, dodgeball. And like to me, when I first watched the first night at the museum, I was like, "This shit is amazing."
Night at the
I
Museum
was
1
like,
is fire.
yeah, the first one, I was
The
like,
first one fire.
"What the fuck? This movie is crazy!" Like, that
And
came out
then-
when we were
And then
quite small,
him
so-
being him, then he start doing second one, milk the fuck out of it, and it's like
That's the sequel guy, though.
the sequel guy, though. Even you know what else is like the first one was fire, and then the second one was like meh. Grown up.
coming to
Same. That's like the
grown-ups, yes,
I haven't
the
watched
first
Coming
one
to
is like
America.
so fucking funny, though.
fucking funny. The second one was like, nah.
The second one is stretched out too long, lah. I feel like it's like they should have just let it rest, bro. that movie.
Yeah. I heard Coming to America 2 is also
I haven't watched
Oh,
the second
yeah.
one.
Eddie Murphy, right?
Prince
yeah.
Akeem.
The first one was amazing, but they said the
Amazing.
second one was like, shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean?
Man,
That's
okay.
like so long
I'm thinking
time
of
back,
watching
though.
That's the thing about it. Even Zoolander, also the second one was like
Long time back.
3-4 years ago or some shit, right? Like recently only, what? Right?
Listen.
Why do they want to remake movies? I mean, do a sequel to a movie
Hollywood,
that's...
though, Hollywood run out of ideas, man.
Hollywood is dead, bro. Shit is
Hollywood ran
dead.
out of ideas, though.
I kind of agree.
Only there's
Hollywood is
only,
dead,
like,
dude.
There's
that
only
whole-
certain directors, man, that have like real original ideas. Like
That
Nolan,
whole like...
seriously.
Have you guys watched what is it called?
Tenet,
Do you- No, the new one.
what new one?
Didn't he just put out a new movie?
Who? Nolan?
Yeah.
Tenet lah.
Okay.
Shit,
I haven't
man.
watched
That
it.
movie, gila
I haven't
babi,
watched it
bro.
yet. I haven't watched it yet.
Power gila. But hard to
Nolan,
understand, but look, it's Nolan. It's like fucking what the fuck, the movie.
The
had a
same
friend
formula.
who-
ah.
I had a friend who went to watch it and he booked back-to-back shows because he was like, I know I'm not gonna get it. So let me watch this twice.
Let me say something like it's not reverse, it's inverse. So yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck is
It's
that?
not, it's not reversing the physics out, it's inverting
Reversing the- yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm
How the fuck he thought about it? I don't know, bro. Seriously.
too sober to be watching that. Probably watch it soon.
You have to make it make sense, in your head. Like, okay, I get it. But you still after I watched it, I was like, okay, I get it like 70%. I need to watch the YouTube videos to like fully
Right,
get
the breakdown to see like
Yeah, like oh okay, so this is what it means and all
this is
that.
what it's actually about.
But fucking original movie, like this idea is super original. Next level,
Yeah.
though.
I think I just think that Hollywood is has run out of that. For the most part, has run out of that original. Because if you think about like even like Zoolander or like Coming to America, these were like iconic movies, and it's like I don't think we've had an iconic quote unquote Hollywood type movie in a damn long time. I can't think of one in like the last 5 years that I'm like, oh, that shit is like what I'm gonna tell my kids about. Like, oh, this movie, y'all gotta check this movie out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
I kind of
even
like
if you
fuck
think-
with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood juga, actually, if you ask me.
I fuck with that.
Okay,
fuck
that
with
shit
that.
is fine.
I fuck with it. Yeah.
Oh, that movie is amazing. I fucking love
I
that
fuck
movie.
with that.
That whole story, the way it ends, bro. That last like 20 minutes or so,
Mm.
when
Yeah.
all the shit goes down, is like, what the fuck just happened? Like, yeah. I mean, I guess Tarantino, whenever he touches, usually
He's dope lah.
it will work. It will work, lah. But did he do his last movie? Really?
Haven't. The
Is he on
Star
10
Trek,
yet? No.
Star Trek movie lah.
He's
No.
doing Star Trek?
Yeah. That's the talks, man.
That's the 10th one. That's the last one.
That's like his he likes Star Trek and he wants to get into sci-fi. Okay lah. Whatever.
That
I don't think he'll
maybe-
stop at 10 lah. He'll probably stop at 11 or 12. Like there's still time though.
I think maybe because
He'll
I was
take a
watching.
huge gap lah. He'll take a huge gap.
No, I think okay. I was watching. Okay, I've been last weekend. I was kind of bored, and you guys know I like watching interviews. So, apparently Ed Sheeran dropped a new album. Obviously, I didn't know that.
I
But
didn't know that.
I didn't know that. But I was like, okay, he was on the Breakfast Club, so I was like, okay, let me go click this shit. Let me see, because it's the second time that he went there, and I watched it, and I was like, fuck, I kind of like this guy. Like, I like him. Like, he's a dope guy. He really cares about music. And he really cares about, like, he's a singer-songwriter, so he cares about making good, like, pop music and shit like that. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Then I watched, like, he went on the Breakfast Club, like, I think 3 years before that, for his last couple albums or whatever. And they were, like, going... Breakfast Club is a morning show. So it gets
It's called
shot
Breakfast
live.
Club, man.
It gets shot... Yeah, it gets shot at, like, 9 a.m. in the morning. So at 9 a.m. in the morning, him, Charlemagne, and DJ MV are taking shots of, like, whiskey and vodka and all this kind of shit. They're drinking and they're getting drunk. And then at one point, so why I always kind of liked Ed was because I heard him say this before. He said, I only going to do 10 albums. Right? And it'll be, you know, he has this, divide, plus, minus, equal. This last album is equals. So he already did the 5, like, math symbols. And then he said he got another 5 more symbols and that'll be it. But he said, that doesn't mean I won't make any more albums. It means I'm done with making Ed Sheeran music.
Oh.
So after 10, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. If I want to make a straight jazz album, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. If I want to make a straight R&B album, whatever, I'm not gonna serve my Ed Sheeran fans anymore. I think maybe Tarantino will be like that. I think he's known.
Tarantino has actually said that like after 10 he wants to focus on writing books and doing like screenplay for stage play.
Stage play, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe not movies but doing writing macam books and all that, you know. Novelization of his old movies.
Correct.
Those kind of stuff, man.
And I think I wouldn't be surprised if he came back and did a movie that's not Tarantino-like at all, just because he wants to make one. Like,
there's an interesting thing about Tarantino that he started selling. They are releasing his own NFTs.
Oh, yeah. I saw
punya never before seen footages.
oh,
They're selling as NFT, bro.
fucker gonna make millions.
Hey,
and millions
but
of that
he
shit.
kena sued, man.
Oh, really?
Why?
Yeah, he kena sued.
Why?
I
What
just saw the news today on I can't remember what he kena sued because his like macam profit tu tak pergi balik towards the production now. It's like all him.
Right.
You get me? So like we're talking about a lot of money here and then confirm they want their cut.
It's Miramax lah. Miramax is suing him lah.
Because it's
Because
their production.
it's their production lah.
So we should get some money at least or whatever. Most of the money they probably think.
Yeah. Miramax sues Quentin Tarantino or planned Pulp Fiction at least. Oh, belum sell lah, but planned. That's
So
a
they're
website.
suing him
NFT.
before he even sells.
Yeah, there's a website lah, Tarantino NFTs, and you can join the waiting list. So belum lagi buy.
I'm not gonna join the waiting list because that shit is gonna be fucking 10 million minimum. Like,
Hey, usually open, tak tahu, I don't know how much it's gonna open lah, but the resale value,
Fair.
that's why NFT mahal babi tu.
Pulp Fiction unreleased footage, you know how much that shit is gonna go for?
Yeah.
That'll be
probably.
fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean,
Probably.
it was interesting to me as well. Also, something Ed said that was kind of, I call him Ed now because like we friends.
Yeah, your friend now.
Was he said that he's not gonna actually do release 10. He's gonna release 9, and then he said he's gonna spend the rest of his life making whatever the fuck he wants to make, and also spend the last like maybe 10 or 20 years of his life making the 10th album. And he said he wants the 10th album to come out. He'll write it in his will that it should come out the day he dies. So he has this like he has this idea of like this like last
It's
hurrah.
opus.
Yeah, my last one song. When I die, you get this last thing, and then that's it. No more already after that.
What's the
Which I think is
movie?
like-
You guys know the movie or not? The movie that's gonna be shown, what, 50 years in the future?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I have seen
yeah,
that.
I forgot that fucker's name, man.
They put it in a fucking
Vault.
Yeah, and it's like yeah. I remember that.
It's gonna
But
be
I think
that,
I was like, honestly when I heard him say that, I was like, that sounds like something I would do. Like make an album and then be like, nah, drop this when I die. Like,
Why do you,
you know-
think X died, dude? How all his songs came out after?
nah, that's different. That's the label being
label,
like,
yeah.
fuck, I'm just kill you off and then so I can drop your
It's
shit.
like it's like the label doing Michael Jackson who now like he still has
Prince.
new music coming.
yeah, Prince, Michael Jackson,
They
Tupac,
use all his unfinished punya work.
correct,
Yeah.
like
I
Pop
don't
Smoke.
know.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why they killed them, because they want to release those, you know. And
I
they're
mean,
like,
that's what
"No,
they
I
say
don't wanna
about
release
Prince.
it."
That's the conspiracy, yeah.
That's what they say about Prince and Michael also. Like they say
when,
Prince was
When did Prince die? Huh? Quite recently, kan?
2016, I think 2016 or 2015 around there.
So
They
wait,
said,
the,
like-
the Prince in New Girl is the actual Prince, ah?
Yeah. That's the actual Prince. You
Iconic.
can't tell. That was the actual Prince. Yeah.
Man, at this age, dude, I don't know shit, dude.
It could be
At
deep
this
fake. You don't know.
Yeah, deep fake nowadays, shit's fucked up. Have you seen the
Nah,
new,
nah.
like the new
Deepfakes
apa
are
nama yang
legit,
Paul
man.
Walker punya adik tu,
Yeah.
the movie? Yeah, what the fuck, dude? How?
Defects,
Nah.
defects by like normal like geeks and what, and they're better than the like studio punya kerja.
Correct. This is better than like CGI and shit like that. Right? It's
Yeah,
it's
like
crazy.
Star Wars punya Disney punya defect like got beaten by some random guy who posted online, bro. Like, and then they hired him. Like I think Disney or I'm not sure Lucasfilm or what. They hired him, bro. Work
Fire.
for us.
That's fire. That's
Yeah.
fire.
Your technique is better, so you get paid lah now.
Yeah, nah, but that New Girl shit was like 2013, I think 2013 or 2014. So
Mm.
that was actually him. But nah, that's what they said about Prince. They said that Prince was sitting on. I mean, of course, Prince went through that phase in the 90s where he changed his name to just like a symbol, and then he would perform and write "slave" on his face because he didn't own his music and all that shit. And then he was at the time right before he passed, he was going through the process of buying back a lot of his music. He was actually using his own money and buying back all the music, whatever masters, buying it that shit back. And they said that I think he had maybe 3 or 4 albums left that he didn't own, and the label was pushing for it to be released lah. And then, so that's why if you listen to the Jay-Z song, I forgot what the name of the song is, but it's on 444. He says, I sat down with Prince eye to eye. He told me his wishes before he died. And Jay-Z actually ended up buying the remainder albums after Prince died, and was like, nah. I'm gonna buy this shit. I'm gonna keep the shit. Y'all not releasing this shit. People say that Prince was cycling outside his house the day before he died. And when the report came out, they were like, "Oh, we've been sick for like damn long already." And shit like that. They were like, "No, we saw him working out." Like people who live around.
He
there.
died because of what? They said.
I can't remember. But
See,
they,
that's why
I remember
if you're famous and rich and don't stay in LA.
Don't stay in LA. I don't think he was.
Do what Tupac did, dude. Pindah kat Malaysia, jadi Sabri Yunus.
Betul.
Like, no one's gonna fuck with him anymore. Do that, apa nama, karut komedia shit. See? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I mean, it's a conspiracy, but it's not one that's like too far-fetched for me.
Yeah.
Because
It's not
you're talking about
far-fetched at all.
You're talking about Prince album that's gonna make millions and millions and millions of dollars, like. And the
Yeah.
label he was signed on was not doing really well at the time. Like this kind of shit. Mike was the same lah. Like I hate that Escape album.
All your friend, Mike. All your friend.
I didn't even listen full though the album.
I didn't. I only listened to like 2-3 songs and I was like,
I'm
this
not-
is
I'm not
not Michael.
interested.
This is not Michael Jackson, bro. Like
Yeah,
this is like some shit that he probably never wanted anybody to hear. I don't want to hear.
like sketch work though.
I don't want to hear WIP Michael Jackson album. You know what I mean? Like,
It's always like that, man.
yeah. I think he released a couple after that also. I never even bothered. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit. Like.
After he died, I was like, okay, I'll just listen to the classics. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just listening to Thriller and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely something. Pop Smoke. So I hope there's no more Pop Smoke albums, please.
Yeah,
Because,
come out, don't worry.
no, because the last album that they put out after he died was already like you can tell they're stretching it.
Correct.
They're stretching it really. Like, oh fuck, how do we put it out? And then
Like he'll have like the shortest verse in his own
Yeah.
song. Like they're trying to, it's muddled lah.
yeah,
Fuck it, man.
so it's like, fam, stop it. I can listen to that one album. It's fine. He got mixtapes. It's cool. Like,
Yeah, though.
also speaking of artist dying, a rapper named Young Dolph. I don't know if you all know Young Dolph.
Yeah. I saw the news as well.
He got shot and killed today. Apparently, there's like a war going on where they're from, which is Memphis, between Black Youngster. Apparently, another rapper named Black Youngster, they shot up his grandma's house, and his grandmother died. And then it's a whole like I guess turf war going on over there. So I don't know, man. I hope everyone
Imagine being
survives.
Americans, dude, having turf war in 2021.
No, imagine being artists.
What?
You're an artist. You're a rapper. Why the fuck are you involved in this shit? Like, it's so
Yeah.
sad that they couldn't get out of that whatever environment they were in before. That it still, bro. These guys are millionaires.
Yeah, that's the sad part because they dah dapat platform.
Correct.
They already been accepted as rappers. Now all they have to do is put out music, and they can have a sustainable life. How? But they still macam entangled with this other stuff, which kind of like literally killed them.
The thing about Young Dolph, and I'm not a huge fan of his music. I liked the project he put out with Key Glock. He did a collab project with Key Glock called Dumb and Dumber, and it's a really good trap project. The thing about him was he was known as like super like help the community, something like Nipsey as well a little bit. When he was shot and killed today, he was at he had been like promoting this like black owned cookie shop where he's at, like that just opened, and he would always do this for new businesses wherever he's from, right? And he was just there, and last week he was there the whole week. He would go there every day and buy cookies, and he'd be like, guys, come through. This spot is crazy. You're like, there's like the old lady who owns this place, like old black lady, and he's like, come through, support black businesses, whatever. He got shot in front of that store today. So it's like, what? Like, it's the same as Nipsey. Nipsey got shot in front on the block that he owned. He bought back the block, has its own store, opened other stores for other people, and that's where he got shot, on his own block that he owned. And it's like, wow, fuck. That's so sad to me, because it's like, this person lived a certain life, they made it out, they got some money, and they still stayed where they stayed. That's why over there, people always tell certain like rappers, especially like, when you get money, move, because motherfuckers are gonna want to take your shit or kill you. So they move out of the hood. So, but there's some of them like Nipsey, like Dolph, like there's some of them who are like, nah, this is where I'm from. I'm gonna stay here. Fuck off lah. Like, I'm not leaving just because I got some money now. Vince, like all these people, they just stay lah. But you stay there, can lah. But you gotta keep the things on you lah, at all times lah. Otherwise, this shit will happen. It's fucking sad. I'm like, if he was like really involved in a beef or some crazy shit like that, then it'd still be sad, but I'll be like, okay, I guess I kind of get it or whatever.
Can't see it coming.
Yeah, you can see it coming. Right? I mean, Biggie and Park, you saw it coming. Like, okay, I mean, I didn't, I wasn't alive, but like, if you see the story of what was going on, you know, like, okay, I get how this happened. But this is like, fam, for what? Like, yeah, it's quite crazy, like. Rest in peace, young Dolph. Go check out his music because he owns all of his music. So if you stream, it's going straight to his family, no label, none of that shit. So check out Dumb and Dumber with Key Clock. Yeah, I like that project. It's just a fun trap project. Also, I just want since we haven't talked about music in a couple weeks, it's a little bit. I fucking love this Silk Sonic album, bro.
Yeah, I was talking to Sashi also just now. I was like, you know what, Sashi? I was telling him and it's like, but kita tunggu.
Dude, like I listened
to the album, like, yeah.
I've been replaying it the whole since it came out, bro. Did you guys both listen to it?
Smooth.
Sashi didn't listen to it.
Smooth.
Damn. Dude, that shit is like.
No, he's gonna listen to it. He's gonna listen to it tomorrow because he's going for a drive. Dude, Sashi, I'm not even joking, man. Yeah,
no, it's like 70s pimp music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know it's gonna be good, lah.
There's no way it's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, there's no way it's gonna go wrong, lah.
A couple of the songs from the album, man, like made into my Smoosh playlist, cause it's like that's what it's made for.
I'm going on a staycation with my girlfriend this Saturday, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a playlist. The first the first 9 songs are just the 9 songs from the album. Like I'm like, I wanna listen to Fly As Me when I walk in because we booked like a nice villa and shit. So I was like, there's a song called Fly As Me, and in the song they say, I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me. And I'm like,
might as well I just put the whole album, bro.
I want to walk in feeling like, all right, like, okay, let's go. Like, put the bathrobe on, you know what I mean? That's why I said, like, if you can, listen to it, like, with just one, you should be just one glass of whiskey. Yeah. Don't keep drinking. You just one, right? And then you just got like a robe on and just sip the whiskey when you drink. You feel, this album did what people think Way Too Sexy did. It'll make you feel like I'm fly, bro. Like people think Way Too Sexy is the guy's gonna listen to this. No. This is
the shit.
This is the shit.
You know, when you told me it's like the album's out, I was like, wait, it's out?
I also didn't notice.
I was like, wait, it's out? I was like, damn, And then I was like, wait. And then I saw, oh, it is out. So I was like, okay, the next day I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm just gonna hop in the car and just go for a drive. I was like, oh my god, this fucking album fire.
The window. That shit fire, bro. Like,
that shit fire, bro.
I mean, you're right, actually. I so new like, but while I was listening to it, I was like, fuck you guys. Fuck you. The whole time I was like, fuck you guys. Like, it's too good. Like,
yeah. This is what happened when you like build a certain amount of like expectations and then it kind of like supersedes your expectations. So you feel like
correct.
What?
No, the
What?
The best part is like it's gonna be good, but they still like manage to surprise you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because you don't know in what direction they're going to take you. Like it's gonna be good. Whatever they do, like it's gonna be good. But how? Like what is good?
Right.
What is the experience that I'm getting? So that's gonna be great, lah.
Correct. Sure. So if we want to talk about, I hate to bring back up, but like we talk about like what Ye did with Donda and pushing it back. It got to a point where I was like, fuck, dude, like just drop the shit. Right?
Yeah.
And then when he dropped it, I'm not saying it was a bad album, but it was because the expectation was like, this better be fucking crazy.
It's too fucking high.
And it didn't go that hard. This one, the thing about it was they set the expectation of, we don't know when we're gonna drop this. Yeah. So you already know, like, fuck, don't know lah. Whenever
and then they put out like the just teaser, like skate, and then you're like, okay, it's gonna be fire then. It's gonna be so you build up in your own image in your mind now.
Yeah, the thing is, like, because of these two artists, you know what you're gonna get. La. Yeah, you know that you're gonna get like a really good project, la, at least.
Yeah.
But then, of course, it's gonna be great.
It was great, la. And I was listening to it thinking, I wonder if Tyler still wants to stab Bruno Mars in his goddamn esophagus. because I know he of all people would love this shit. Because it's so much music.
He's always great though. Actually, if you ask me, like his musicality wise, and he's really good though.
24 Karat Magic, that album, I know like the
Yeah.
song that broke and became popular was 24 Karat Magic, but the album is actually really, really fucking good.
Yeah, though, dance gila power though.
Yeah, and like his performances when he would perform at the Grammys and shit like that would always be like, he would always have his like little crew with him, would dance and like play the trumpet and shit like that. Like, I really want to see Silk Sonic like what they do live, but they were saying
probably they improvise like fuck, man.
No, because they were saying like because Anderson was like, yo, Bruno pushed me vocally, right? Because Bruno is, probably I would say vocally a better singer than Anderson, right? But he was like, nah, Anderson said he stopped smoking. The whole time they were making it, he stopped smoking because he was like, because he was like, this motherfucker asking me to hit the higher, do this key change, and I'm like, I can't fucking do that shit. And he's like, no, you can. And then they go, the thing is, we were making the album during the pandemic, and we thought we would drop it during the pandemic and wouldn't have to do live shows. So now we're gonna have to make some changes because we're not sure we can really hit those notes like on point every night live. So we might have to fuck around a little bit. And when they said that, I was thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure they'll make it doper.
That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. They're gonna change to the way that you don't imagine, and it's gonna be like, okay, this sounds great also.
Yeah, this is like I would want a live album for them. Artists do like live albums, right? Yeah. I would want that, like just to hear like what they do live.
I hope they'll do like a live though, kat Malaysia, because Park did what before.
Yeah lah.
And there's a Park did. Now
they won't allow.
Hey, why you didn't go? I forgot.
My grandmother passed away.
Oh.
That night, yeah.
That night, and you bought the ticket, and
yeah, I did. No, I had free tickets.
Oh, you had free tickets.
Yeah.
I was like, man, the whole time I was there, and man, if Kavi was here, and oh my god, he's gonna enjoy this.
Nah, because I mean, Anderson Park is already such a great performer. I mean, he plays the drums and he sings. Yeah, it's dope, lah. He played all the drums on all the songs. And then Bruno, he was like, yeah, because he was saying Bruno is a better singer than me, blah, 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 but he don't got me on the drums though. I don't let him hear that shit. So I let him play the bongos here and there on a couple songs, and then but secretly, actually, I took it off a couple songs because it sucks. It's also nice to see like if you watch their interviews, they are really like friends. Like they shit on each other, they like all that shit. Like, and then Anderson is talking. Like, I've changed, bro. You're talking to Ebro. He was like, I've changed. I have an album with Bruno Mars, so I'm different now. Can't talk to me anymore. Like. I like it. The attitude is fun. Yeah, go check it. Actually, I was listening to that. I was thinking to myself, actually, this year there's been quite a lot of good music that came out. I was listening to Mick Jenkins' new album. I don't know if you guys know Mick Jenkins.
Yeah.
I know Leroy Jenkins. I don't know who Mick Jenkins is.
Leroy Jenkins. But it's called Elephant in the Room. I like Mick Jenkins for a little while, but then after a while I didn't like his music, but this album is really good. I think this year, I mean, with the Donda and CLB, which I don't know if you guys saw. They back together again.
Yeah. They're friends now, right? They're back friends
now.
Allah, they just do this for promo, though.
Fuck this shit, bro. Like,
it's all part of the screenplay, though.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw it, I was happy because I think after all that stuff happened and when it cooled down a little bit, and I thought about it, I was like, "This is fun," but I wish they would not beefing. Yeah. It's Kanye and it's Drake. Like, you should be friends. You should be making dope music together.
You should be friends.
Oh yeah, not friends lah, but like be cool lah. Like, don't have to be. I'm not asking you to be his best friend. Just be cool lah. Like, don't have to, why y'all gonna be doing this shit for what? Like, and it was actually I don't know if y'all saw Kanye's video before that.
Which one?
With Jay Prince. The one where he's standing there reading off his phone and there's another guy standing next to him.
No,
Did you guys see that? Okay, so this thing all started. So if y'all don't know who Jay Prince is, right? Jay Prince is the guy who his son, actually Jazz Prince, both also Jay Prince, but his son's name is Jazz Prince, was the one who actually discovered Drake and was the one who actually told Wayne about Drake. Okay, Jay Prince was involved in this rap label called Rap-A-Lot. Rap-A-Lot is a legendary rap label, blah, blah, blah. Jay Prince is also, I can say this because we're in Malaysia and he'll never find me, is like, you guys watch American Gangster?
Yeah.
So you know Denzel's character in the movie, which is also a real character. I can't remember the first name right now, but Bumpy or whatever. Jay Prince is a real life dad.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Okay, he's like real life dad. He's the boss. So even like when Drake was beefing with Pusha T, Pusha, if you bring up Jay Prince, Pusha will be like, "Nah, I'm cool with Jay Prince." Even though Jay Prince is super close to Drake, like that's when Drake says mob ties, when Drake says I'll send this person to do this, I'll do it. It's Jay Prince. That's his mob ties. So even when Pusha would do interviews, and they would be like, you know, Jay Prince said y'all should stop the beef, and he's like, I don't have any beef with Jay Prince. Like, don't like, you need to chill. Like, Jay Prince, I'm cool with Jay Prince. Like, so
it's like the Rani Kulub of US.
I guess, yes, okay. So what had happened was, I don't know if you all know this other side of it also. Kanye has been trying to free Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover was the founder of the Gangster Disciples, the GDs in Chicago, and BMF and all this stuff. He was like one of the biggest like prime bosses, gang leaders in Chicago. So he's been in jail for I don't know how many fucking years now. If y'all listen to that song, BMF by Rick Ross, he says, I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Like, you know what I mean? So they've been trying to free him from jail because they're like, he's reformed and Chicago street stuff is getting really out of hand. King Von died, that whole situation happened, and then there's Dirk and all these people. It's getting bad. So they believe that he can come back, and because he's reformed, he can try to help all these young boys cool down. So they want him to come back. And Kanye, if you listen to Donda, if you all remember, there's a part where Larry Hoover Jr. talks for like fucking 3 minutes or some shit. There's a guy who talks for like fucking 3 minutes about his father. If my father was a bad person, I would never want him to come out of jail, but he's not anymore. I've met him, blah, blah, blah. That's Larry Hoover Jr. So last week, a video comes out, and I don't know if it's still on Jay Prince's page, but if it is, I'll pull it up. It's just Jay Prince standing there and Kanye reading off a phone. Hi, I'm Kanye West, and I'm standing here today to let Drake know that I know we've had our back and forth and blah 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 blah, but I would like that to end. I would like us to do, because there's a concert happening in December to support freeing Larry Hoover. So I would like my brother Drake to join me on stage on that day. Blah blah blah. If you watch that shit, it looks like a fucking hostage video, bro.
The thing is, even on the video where Kanye and Drake together, right, Kanye doesn't look happy though.
Yeah, and he was like,
like Drake is like super pumped, right? Like,
and Drake is like holding him.
Yeah. Kanye is like,
yeah. He was just standing there like that, like fucking like literally looked like a hostage video. He was just reading off the phone. He wasn't even doing anything. And Jay Prince is just standing beside him, just like the whole time. And then it just ends, and then at the end, Jay Prince is just like, yeah. And then that's it. And then the next thing you see is this, like, if you go on Jay Prince's Instagram now, you can see that he was the one who orchestrated this whole, he brought them together as a picture with Jay Prince, Drake, and Kanye also. So I don't know if this is real, or is this just because Abang asked first to chill, so we like, fuck, fine lah, whatever lah. Cannot do anything, right? So just meet lah. Like. But I do hope it's real. I think it's what they.
I mean, if it's not real, but at least they made up what. Even though it's like an abang tell them to like chill the fuck out, then they chill, okay.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to hear anymore back and forth
Yeah.
with these two already. It's I watched the Drink Champ shit, and what Kanye was saying was the reason why, what the problem is. It was like
The 4
he
hour
keeps
punya tu
he keeps saying he fucked Kim, and it's like where did he say he fucked Kim? Say no, but he says it in different ways, but you know, I'm like, that's the problem.
At this point, Kanye, and who doesn't fuck him though?
I don't. I don't. Yeah.
Kanye probably knows what he should have known what he's getting into with Kim K. Like,
No, but I think the thing he was saying was, he said, I don't like that you're alluding that you fucked my current wife. I would rather you say it, like, yes, I fucked Kim, and her admit it as well, and then I can just deal with it. But it's kind of like he was like, he
Kena
was saying something like,
sial dengan Drake, remember?
no, because that's what he was saying. He was saying Drake beefing with Drake is not just like a fist fight; it's fucking war. Drake will plant shit around you. He said at one point Drake was just DMing every girl that I knew, like girls who work on my team, girls that my friends. He was just DMing everybody, just fucking being like friends with everybody. And then he said from that,
using his power,
correct. And you got to think about it.
Drake.
After that, he went and did what? He went and worked with Virgil, built a plane. He went and worked with Virgil, made a watch. Then he had obviously a hit with Travis Scott. Then he had Cudi on the album. He said, look what he's doing. He's not fucking with me, He's kind of trying to show that, like, hey fam, everybody around you fucks with me. So up to you, bro.
Kena psycho, yeah.
Bro, I mean, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I also would be like, yo, just fight me lah. Why you doing this thing? Like, you know what I mean? So he was saying that, like, it was kind of making him crazy lah, all this shit. He was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the next move is. I don't know. So he was saying that what he did to Drake was like when Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear in that boxing match. That's the famous thing. He's like, that's what happened. He kept hitting me low blow. And I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna bite your ear. And I was like, what did you do to bite his ear? I don't know anything that you did that was like harmful to Drake in any way, really.
There's no ear biting also involved.
You posted his address, then really Drake is offering a virtual tour of his home. Just announced it like 2 days ago. So it's not really like, what did you do? There was no retaliation on your side. But good luck. Hopefully I don't think they will make music together. I doubt it. I doubt it. But if they do, great. If they do. If they don't, whatever. But if I hear another beef song from them, from either one of them, I'm done. Enough. Like if like next week suddenly Kanye is like, yeah, fuck Drake. Like, I'll be like, dude, enough lah, macam. But that Drink Champs interview is dope. If y'all want to watch the Kanye Drink Champs interview, he's actually really funny in it.
Like he looks. I watched a bit of it. It's like 4 hours long, so I was like probably like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. And he looks happy, though.
Yeah, he was kind of chilling. I mean, I would say
like, even his hair, it's like
his hair, man.
It's like being like,
what the fuck is happening with his hair though?
He told a story.
Did you saw his hair?
No, I saw his hair but I didn't watch the full interview I saw like
he told a story. He said he went to the barber and he just, because his whole, it's what I would say is like, I'm happy he seems happy, but like what he's saying like a lot of times is just a giant contradiction, right?
Okay.
At the start of the interview, he says, I don't own any homes anymore because I don't believe in that shit anymore, blah, 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 blah.
That I saw, yes.
And then the next thing he says is, literally the next line he says is, a lot of trust fund babies in LA are doing this too, where they are going homeless on purpose. That sentence is fucking crazy. Like, you just said, I want to, before that he said, the word he used was monk, I want to live this monk lifestyle, right? And then the next sentence he says, trust fund baby. That means like rich billionaire kids are like going homeless on purpose. What? That's a giant contradiction. That's like, I mean, his whole time lah. Fuck the corporation. Oh, I work with Adidas. Oh, fuck this. I'm not. The whole time I was just like, because he would say some shit where I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm on your side, and then he will say some other thing. I'm like, now you fucked the whole thing up. Now I don't believe you. Now I don't believe you. So with the hair, he said that his whole thing is like, oh, and this might be true actually. As a black man, your hairline, your fade, and everything is like everything, right? That's what they always talk about, right? Like what your fade look like. So he said I was literally sitting there and I was just like, fuck this shit. Like told his barber to just start doing whatever. And he said it was like an hour. It was just like an hour-long haircut. And he said the barber didn't even charge him after. He said like he's gonna go pay to do it. He was like, nah. And he said my barber just looked like, oh shit, what did I just do to Kanye West? Like, that feeling of like, holy fuck, what did I just do? Like, and then he said like, oh, I like it because this part grows and then this part is like grows less, and it's kind of like my mind. You get to see the process of it, it's layers and shit. I was like,
so this is what I'm saying, this is what I'm trying to say, like make it make sense. So that's Kanye West, bro. You give him something and he's gonna be like, oh, even though it's like doesn't make any sense, right? He's gonna make it make sense.
For him it makes sense.
Yeah,
for us it's just like BS.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but it's important for him only though. Like for him to function, he only needs to convince himself.
Yeah. I mean, no. I guess that's the thing for me though. I don't think he behaves that way. I think he says that. I like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know. But he cares. He cares about everything people say about him.
For sure.
He hears everything. He's plugged in and he cares. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things he was saying, like the Big Sean thing, where he was like, oh, that's the worst thing I ever did in my career was sign Big Sean. And it's like,
that one I saw, yes.
Why? Like, he was shitting on John Legend and shit like that just because they were working on the Joe Biden campaign or whatever the fuck. He was like, oh, they were my brothers, but these capitalists, Democrats turned them against me, blah, blah, blah. Kanye, and then after that, 2 conversations later, he's like, oh, I put Jay-Z, Kim, Drake, Pusha, Cudi, and Virgil all in a group text. And the first text I sent them was, I'm richer than all of y'all put together. And I'm like, what? You just said fuck capitalists. What the fuck is that? What, like... You know what I mean?
And it's a paradox, though.
Yeah, it's just that I think
no, he's not. He's a Gemini, dude.
Yeah, he's like, and he said
he's a Gemini.
He said that multiple times during the interview. Whenever somebody will bring up somebody who's a Gemini, he's like, "Oh, that's my Gemini brother," and shit like that. And he really is like the epitome, I guess, of a Gemini, like who's like, yeah, I believe this, but then I'm gonna do this. Though.
Yeah.
So it was a very, you guys know me, so I watched the entire. It's 2 interviews, 2 hours. The second one is not much in it. The first, I watched both of it full all the way through, and the whole time I was just like, I was struggling. I was like, like it's frustrating, You're like, oh man, do I root?
It's like both episodes. Like first episode, he gives out his first pendapat. Then the second episode, he just contradicts the whole thing. Right?
God, there's certain things. Yes, there's certain things.
It fucks you over, right? Oh my god.
What am I listening to? I don't know if you're just doing this to fuck with us. Doesn't look that way because he's very passionate. He talks, him, he talks very passionately about certain things.
Yeah, I even struggled to watch the Rogan punya podcast though with Kanye. Like, I watched it full lah, but I was like, okay. I need to watch the Snoop Dogg punya podcast though.
The full one is not. Is it out yet? The full one? I don't think they put out the full one. I think
Spotify lah.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it. Yeah.
There's video on Spotify. What?
Yeah. I gotta check that out. I saw a clip.
For our podcast.
I saw a clip and Joe looks fucking like stoned as a motherfucker.
Bro, they're stoned, bro.
He cannot open his eyes, bro. And Snoop's just chilling. Like
Snoop, man. You're definitely gonna
the truth is like, yeah, man. That time, man, in hip hop, man. And Snoop's like, yeah. Like Snoop is like super calm. He's like, Joe is like, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, bro. Fuck. There's 229 minutes.
To what?
Yeah, but even the Kanye on Joe Rogan, so it's the same lie. It's just but the thing about it is, I think what I learned was like nuance, which is like I think I can sit and agree with what certain things he says.
Yeah.
And disagree, and that's fine. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, just because he said that other thing, when he's right, I'm not gonna agree. No, there's certain things he was saying where I was like, yeah, okay, this is true. In the Joe Rogan interview, he talks about teaching kids how to farm and make their own food and all this kind of shit in schools. And I was like, yeah, that's dope. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit's right. Yeah. Sorry. We haven't talked about music in a while, so I was like,
Bagi
you know what I mean?
je.
Alright,
Hey.
Nurul, you got a chow?
I gotta gerak.
You got a chow? Okay, I guess we
Yeah.
end this shit. Short episode, I think. How long is it? An hour? 45 minutes?
An hour.
An hour? Okay, cool. Good
Sebab
enough. Good
minus the first 10 minutes I forgot to record. My bad, guys. Oh, also another thing that I just perasan. Also my bad. I forgot to change the resolution.
It's cool. It's cool.
So the
it's
video
cool,
is gonna be at a very weird. I'm gonna call it the Kanye West resolution. It's the 900p punya resolution.
Whoa, that's weird. Whoa.
I'm gonna call it the Kanye West.
You can
resolution.
drop it in like in a 1080 punya composition and put some
Yeah.
background or what.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
put it, put it in a black or whatever. Don't care.
I'll put a bunch of fish in the background.
Yeah, okay.
The
All right, we're gonna
monkey.
end this shit. We're gonna end this shit right here. Gas Station Podcast episode 42. I'm your host Kayczar. Back here once again with my boys. We got Nobu, aka Amirul, in the building.
We can. No, I
We'll
stream,
keep
last
waiting
weekend.
for the stream.
Hey,
Oh, you stream,
last weekend I stream, huh?
I saw you say I saw it said test stream, so I thought like maybe 10 minutes. When you
No,
stream
because
or some
memang
shit.
it's a test stream lah, but I stream for like berapa jam atau. Okay, but this week I'll stream.
Dope. Y'all go check him out. Twitch.tv/Nobu. That's NOAU. Also with us as usual is Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. Check him out on Instagram at Kafka_Purp. I feel like there's something new coming. I saw a few posts here and there.
Yeah, new works are going on.
How's
Planning to drop it.
how's work on volume 2 of the tape?
We are recording this Sunday in PJ, so hopefully some artists that we call are coming in. So
Dope.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Y'all
we're
want me
we're dropping a mixtape soon, lah. So that one is like a compilation kind of thing.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
Y'all want me to drop by? Let me know.
Yeah, bro, I'll let you know, bro.
Let me
Definitely.
know where you're at.
Yeah.
Alright, my name is Kayczar. You can check my music out on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever the fuck you get your music. Gas Station Podcast episode 42. We signing the fuck up. Peace.